I'm tired. It's super late. I got some Arizona iced tea here. Because I'm tired. I'm a little bit in pain, but this needs to be talked about. So, a lot of you guys might have been hearing some stuff about COPA or FTC, I think it is. You might have been hearing some stuff about that. So, basically, what they are is it's pretty much just supposed to be protecting children's privacy kind of thing. And what it's done is it's fined YouTube for a lot of money. I'm not even, I can't even remember how much because it's completely unscripted. A lot of money because it's been giving out kids content on the non-kids app. I don't exactly understand all the logistics of this, but I understand the basics. So pretty much what it's doing is it's saying that there's this whole COPA stuff, not specifically for YouTube, but just in general. It started all the way back, when the internet first became big with kids, before I was born, but when it first became big with kids, this act was made. And obviously, it was very good to keep children safe, to keep them out of predators' eyes, to keep them, yeah. And the child is seen as anyone 12 and under because they are not 13, which would mean that they're a teenager, right? So that's one thing. And then YouTube came along, and they started posting, and people started posting stuff that was a little bit, it's supposed to be for kids, and it's not working. So, one of the examples would be the channels that were posting the videos with, the Elsa gets pregnant with Spider-Man's baby, so on and so forth. But no one wants to watch that, and a lot of parents will mistake that for kids. Removing those videos from YouTube was probably one of the best decisions ever thought about, but that was a good part, right? It was a good part. It was a good thing. And then about a year later, about a year ago, a few people started posting things that were okay. They were great. They were awesome. But then people, kids and adults, started to use the comment section to be either predators or to brag, oh, I'm 12, I'm 11, so on and so forth. And it's just kind of I know about, I've done some stupid things in the past when I was 12, right? Before I had this YouTube channel. But when I was 12, and I did this really, really stupid thing, I commented on a video saying I'm 12, and it was stupidest thing. Because, that can screw someone over. But, that was all sorted out, right? That was all sorted out. We were good for a while. Until this year. YouTube, got into this fight over what's over kids' content and non-kid ads kind of thing, or children's privacy stuff. It's a little bit complicated, but it's a lot of stuff to do with the kids' ads or the kids' things with ads that are directed at kids that probably shouldn't be. So here's the question. Here's the first question that everyone's asking. Is YouTube a kids' app? No. Or kids' website? No. YouTube is not. YouTube is 13 and up. It's teenager. Or just under 13 with your parents' permission. And that's obvious, right? With your parents' permission, you can be under 13, which was what I did. I was under 13 and I made my YouTube channel, and my mom knew, and I had permission, and I did everything right. And we're good. We were good for a while. I'm a teenager now. But so yeah. YouTube is supposed to be a teenage app. And a lot of people agree with that. It's supposed to be teenager, and there's YouTube Kids for the non-13 plus viewers. And everyone was okay with that until stuff started to go on YouTube Kids, and it wasn't exactly kid friendly because it included kids characters, but then it wasn't kids friendly per se. And there was also and it was vice versa too. There was kids videos on YouTube that parents went and got and watched. And right? So it's kind of like, you think about it, and it's like, sometimes it's the parents' fault, sometimes it's the kid's fault, and sometimes it's just plain stupidity. So, obviously, you would think YouTube is fine, right? It said it's a 13 plus app. You need to be 13 plus to log on, and if you're not, then you're probably using your parents' account, or you have permission from your parents to have an account, right? So, nothing's wrong. No. YouTube opened their mouth and decided to brag about best website for kids, best website for preteens, so on and so forth, and it just kind of dug their own grave. So pretty much, now people have to say whether their videos are directed at kids or not. And that's just stupid, because YouTube's not a kids app. YouTube is made for 13 plus. There's YouTube Kids for that, right? So now content creators need to say whether their videos are directed at kids or not. None of mine are directed at kids. The games I play are normally teen games and or everyone games. Like stuff like Minecraft, that's an everyone game. Undertale's a teen game. Like, who's gonna let their 9-year-old play Undertale? Like, holy moly. If you let your 9-year-old play Undertale, it's, like, bad. Because there are a few things that a 9-year-old shouldn't be seeing exactly. Like, first of all, having to kill people, genocide. It's like, 9-year-olds shouldn't play. That's the main thing. Five Nights at Freddy's is a teen game. It says on the app, the rating is teen. It says teen right there. What? All, like, Bendy and the Ink Machine, definitely a teen game. So, yeah. So, you might think, none of my video, and all my videos talking like this, are just me either telling stories of my characters, or telling stories about, like, just me, or about this kind of thing. You also have to this is my channel, this is my way, and I'm a teenager. How am I supposed to pay? Because, like, they're gonna fine you if they find your content children advertisements. They're going to fine you up to $42 million, or $1,000, one of those two, $42,000 or $42 million per video that they think is child directed at children. Or pretty much they're like giving you this little line. So here's the edgy part, which is the part where the first fight was about. Content's too, like, edgy, it's too bad, too much swearing, and YouTube dealt with that. And then there's now this line over here, which is too family friendly, which means it's always directed at kids and it's on the wrong app. Like, what? How does that... So they're pretty much just pushing all the content creators to this middle line, which is difficult to define, because this middle line is pretty much boring. That's all you can say it is. It's boring, because it means you can't do something for teens, but you can't do something for kids either. You can't do something for adults. You have to do something for this kind of middle part here, which is, like, boring. And so that's, yeah. But you might still think in your head, if my videos aren't directed at children, I'm fine, right? Well, whatever deems COPA, because, like, here's the thing. YouTube is deeming, what YouTube deems as children content is anything with animated characters, it's directed at children, has children themes, stuff like that, right? Um, I have animated characters. I include characters from children's things as well, but mostly teen things, but children's things. Like, just like, another thing is Deltarune. It's not a children's game. I include all that kind of stuff. And I include Minecraft, which apparently is one of the things that's, like, really, really, like, it's supposed to be child friendly, but, like, it's supposed to be E10, so it's like, what are we supposed to do, right? But so I'm kind of in that gray area because, like, because I do a lot of things to do with teenagers, which is what I am, right? I do Undertale, I do Five Nights at Freddy's, I talk about all these stuff that's teenager or adult, not kids. It's child friendly because it's PG because of I try to keep my swearing to a minimum, but that's it. But then we get to things like Steven Universe, and like, is that a kids show? Is that a teen show? Like, Steven Universe is an everyone show pretty much. That's what I would think. Steven Universe is an everyone show, and the movie was PG, I think. I don't know about the movie, but I think it was PG. And then I think Future is going to be PG as well. But I don't know all the details exactly. But I might get fined for that because I include Steven Universe in my videos, right? It's not kids' content, though. The other things are like the other things are like big YouTubers, like, as I said, MatPat, Markiplier, PewDiePie. They're all going to be affected by this because they play games and so on and so forth. And it's not deemed for children, but because it's deemed for children and they're swearing, it's kind of like family vlogs, anything with family vlogs. So like Matthias, any of them, like the Matthias channel, Team Edge, all my like any of my favorite creators could be affected at any moment. And I wouldn't know until 2020, January 1st, 2020. I could be affected. And like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to quit YouTube? I can't pay that fine. So I don't know. I can't tell what the future's gonna bring. I can't say what's gonna happen in the future. I'm not Sapphire from Steve. Like, I may make a joke like I'm not Sapphire from New Universe, but I'm serious. I can't tell the future. I don't know what's gonna happen. The thing is, MatPat never says in his video, and I'm never gonna say in this video, I am affected. Markiplier is affected. PewDiePie is affected. I'm never trying to say that. It's really a question. Will I be affected? Will Markiplier be affected? Will PewDiePie be taken down? All that stuff. Because like, YouTubers have even been making jokes like, I'm just gonna put a string of profanity at the start of the video. It's like, they can't deem this kid's content if there's a string of profanity at the start of the video. Pardon my language, but like, that's not gonna do, like, it's not gonna do crap. Like, what the hell what the hell is YouTube thinking? Pardon my language, but holy shnikes, like, we don't know what the future's gonna hold. But if Casa gets their act together and like actually looks at what people are posting on this channel, on this website, like MatPat, he's even said this is a teenager and up channel, like high school and up. Kids have been watching him, but like, that's not his fault. I don't know if Markiplier will be affected because like, there's not that many kids went to like his meet and greets and stuff, so I mean, you don't know. I can't tell the future. I don't know who will be affected. I only know who might be affected. if you're a small content creator, I hope that you will stay safe. And I'm hoping that you don't get caught in this, because like I know a lot of like Gotchaverse might even be affected. Look at it. It's animated characters. Look at it. It may be like as stupid as sometimes it can be. It's still children's characters. And if Casa, like, they don't even have, all of them don't have phones. Like, a YouTube person says they don't have phones. She has to explain what YouTube is. It's like, boy, if you don't know what YouTube is, how can you make this decision? You can't. You can't make it fairly. So unless they get their act together, I'm going to pray for Samantha. I'm going to pray. I hope you guys can pray for me. I'm going to pray for all my favorite YouTubers. I'm going to pray for anyone who's small out there, because even you can be affected. And like, I know a lot of people on this website, and it's going to hurt them very bad if this affects them. So I will put the link to Matt Pat's video in the description below, because he explains it a lot better. It's a very long video, but he explains it so much better than I do. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you understand. And let's just hope that I don't get affected.